What's up, fam? We back with another video. As y'all see, we got Flocko on the screen, and for this one, we talking about Dwight Howard. And he got some allegations against him and stuff. And I forgot, I can't remember who told me. Someone in my family was trying to tell me. Was it my? If it wasn't my girl, I think it was my brother. One of them was trying to tell me about how Amy from Love and Hip Hop, because that's what he's married to, was online saying some crazy stuff, and I kind of cut them off. I was like, "Don't tell me," because I want to react to that and watch that with y'all, because I knew it was going. If she was, it's going to be something about it coming on here, and we got it. So, with that being said, drop a like, comment, subscribe. When y'all subscribe, hit that notification bell so y'all can get the videos when they drop. Other than that, get y'all grabber and let's go ahead and rock out.
These new Dwight Howard allegations are very disturbing.
To know me, you know I am so prideful and so private. It hurt me so bad to have to even protect myself in this type of way.
That's Dwight Howard's wife, Amy, and she released that video about 30 minutes ago. She proceeds to go in on Dwight Howard and exposes him. Now, she will list out her reasoning for why she's exposing Dwight Howard at this moment. She will say, "I can admit it right now, I feel ashamed. I cringe when I see couples take their issues to the internet, but I was humbled with understanding because now look what I have to do to protect myself. My husband put himself in a position that resulted in CPS being called to our house 3 times in less than 2 months. But 3 days ago, they were called again and they left with our daughter. I have personally had to call the police on them 3 times in barely 14 months marriage. Everyone around me told me you made a commitment through sickness or health, and that played with my mind after I filed for divorce at 6 months. I came back because honestly, I tried to listen to the married people around me who said it was too soon to walk away. But now, what I've gotten myself into, my stepson is only 12 years old. When CPS and police came to take our daughter, my husband needed an alibi to collaborate a lie. I told him I wanted no parts. In return, he coached my stepson to lie. I recorded me talking to my stepson. You can hear him replying to me, telling him, "I know daddy made you lie on me to police." You hear him replying, feeling guilty for following daddy's rule. You'll hear me tell my stepson, "I still love you," and he replies, "I love you too." My stepchildren love me. I could say so much about the pain I've personally endured, but it's about these children. I am deeply heartbroken right now to have to advocate for minors' voices and in return lose a marriage that I was so happy to be in. She then proceeds to get into this very vague story where she accuses Dwight Howard of doing things to his kids. Doing things to his kids that lead CPS to keep coming to the house multiple times. Now, every time
Let's hear it.
CPS comes to the house, she will say that, you know, she covers up for Dwight. She covers up for Dwight. She
covers up hell.
Dwight. And she talks about the struggle of covering up for Dwight Howard, right? Because she doesn't know if she's doing the right thing or not. And she wants to advocate for the kids, but she don't want to turn on her husband. This is very concerning, all right? Now, again, it starts off very vague. She would say that she covered up for her husband until today when Dwight Howard apparently threw her under the bus. So apparently CPS came to the home to investigate something regarding the daughter. And while they were investigating, Dwight Howard, according to her, coached his son to lie to CPS and put the blame on her.
Hey, did you know that Smut is now paying Sacramento homeowners thousands of dollars upfront to put a...
My marriage has landed me in a very dangerous position. My stepdaughter was just taken by CPS because of her father. CPS and the police have been here 3 times in less than 3 months, and I stood in it with my husband, even though I was scared for my own self. Whatever he wanted me to say, whatever it was, I'm thinking this is my husband. I had everybody around me saying, Even after I tried to divorce him the first time, everybody around me says, you can't leave your husband this soon. You said through sickness, through health, through this, you said through good or bad. That's why I came back, but this is going way too far. But it's not even about me, it's about the kids. The stuff that I have to go through with the kids, I have to be witnesses to. I'm at the police at the house. They ask me questions. I don't know how do I lie for my husband. I've never been married before. I'm in love with my husband. I don't want him to get in trouble, so of course I'll be his alibi, but this is going way too far. And
what was he
I'm
doing?
getting mixed all in this. I've been with this man for 14 months.
You should have stuck with your gut.
I cannot ruin my entire life for something that this person is doing. I just cannot do it. I tried to get so much help. I asked for counseling in our marriage. We went through 2 different counselors. When I say I love my husband, I don't want to leave my husband. But the positions he keeps putting me in. And it's all over nothing. I keep telling people he needs some help, y'all. I live with him. This is not him. This is not Dwight. This is trauma. This is everything he's been through, but just not the kids. I have to advocate for the kids. And I can't go down for what he's doing. So they took our daughter. And I'm just sitting there like, do I speak up? Do I be quiet? What do I do?
Man, what happened?
I caught this man. I caught this man forcing our 12-year-old son to cover for him, his son, to cover for him. He had him lying. I recorded it.
It gets to a point in the story where I have no type of sympathy or empathy for any of the adults in the story.
I'm like, man,
Dwight,
what happened?
The only people that I'm concerned about is the kids, because it still looks like Amy is still trying to protect Dwight, right? Because she talks in, like, it's vague.
Like, yeah,
right?
she ain't saying what's going on.
Tell us what Dwight is doing to the kids. Tell us. Tell us what you had to lie to the investigators and to CPS when they came to the house.
If you're going to come out here crying and stuff, let it all out.
We need to know. If Dwight is harming these kids, we need to know. But it looks like she's still protecting Dwight. She's still refusing to tell us what Dwight is doing to these kids. But then she's telling us, hey, I want y'all to help me help Dwight get off drugs. Then it gets to this bizarre part where she pulls out bags of drugs and shows us how much drugs Dwight is doing. Now,
whoa,
Dwight got like a half a key, like, of the booger sugar just in the house. I mean, this is drug use I've never seen before. But I guess this is what you do with drug use.
To have that in the house with the kids around, man, that's crazy. What? I want, just like y'all want to know, I want to know what the fuck was y'all, what was going on? What was going on with them kids? I don't care about y'all. What was going on with them kids? She keep talking about what she had to go through and stuff. We don't care about that. What did the kids go through? Like,
if you are,
that's what I want to know.
A 100 millionaire. But Amy is crying, and I'm like, yo, again, I felt sorry in the beginning of the video. Towards the end, I felt no pity because she's still protecting Dwight. Tell us what Dwight is doing to these kids.
Right.
Tell us what exactly Dwight is instructing you to lie to CPS about. Because if kids are being harmed, we don't care about Dwight's drug use or y'all marriage. We care about these kids, baby.
He was coaching our son to lie on me, and I had to record it. And it's this shit. I try to tell everybody he needs some help, and ain't nobody wanna fucking listen because he got the money. I kept saying, whatever, y'all don't understand. I live with him. He needs some help. And this is it. This is what I'm losing my marriage to. This right here. I told everybody, y'all gotta help him.
I can see that's a lot.
He is spiraling. I'm in here with him. I'm trying to love him through it. I was gonna run out the door. I was gonna leave him. But everybody,
I'm gonna say this much. That's way too much to have for her to sit and go with one or two hands like this instead of just going into the camera like this. That's way too much. That's way too much, especially to have around the kids. That's dangerous.
Told me don't leave him. He's struggling. I stayed, but not this year. We got the police involved. CPS, you're lying on me. You making up alibis. You got our son, my stepson, lying. And thank God I recorded it. And he innocent in this, but you said just to protect yourself, you would take anybody out, including me, and I can't let you do it no more. I don't want to share the dirty secrets. I don't want to go out like how everybody else
so
did
let us
this
know
man.
What's going on.
But I got to protect myself now. I'm uncomfortable. Now, I don't know what is going to, I don't know. I'm uncomfortable. This man has the money. This man controls it all. And it's not about no money. I've been with this man for 14, 15 months. I never asked him for $1, nothing. I'm not on the credit cards. I just love him for him. But this shit is going too far. And I'm so embarrassed that I got to even I'm just like, I don't know what to do. When I heard my stepson being coached to lie.
About what?
Me, I gotta protect myself now, and I know it was supposed to be through sickness and health, but this shit is scary.
Let me get this straight, okay? So you was comfortable protecting an abuser of children as long as that person didn't turn on you and throw you under the bus. But because the abuser threw you under the bus, now you're coming to the public asking for our help. Do you understand how crazy that is, man? If this man is violating...
How you gonna ask us for help and you ain't even giving us no basis as to what you need help with or what? Like, you gotta let us know what's going on.
He shouldn't see the light of day. You should tell what the secrets are. But she says, I don't want to tell the dirty secrets. Why?
You still protecting them.
Why?
Man.
I'll be real, bruh. If it was up to me, CPS is coming and taking every child out that household until we know what those dirty secrets are. Because that sounds troubling. Now, she will continue and she will post what she will say is footage of the stepson confessing or admitting that he lied to CPS on her, right? And that Dwight coached him.
I'm not mad at you for lying on me. And I love you still. And it is no beef, David, okay? You don't have to hide from me and run from me. I miss Amber. I'm going to be in this room in the corner. I'm not bothering you. You're innocent in this. But never forget, when you lie on people, David, you can get them killed, sent to prison or jail. You can. Yeah. So you must always tell the truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Telling the truth of what you lie, how you made them lie. What are you doing in Layla's room? Framing her? He's literally in her room, framing her. And I'm going to record it all.
If this is your introduction to Dwight Howard and his family dynamics, boy, I have to tell you, the rabbit hole runs a little deeper. There's a lot more nasty things in regards to Dwight Howard and his kids that are out there. I think one of his sons is like a serial predator. Like, this kid was out here touching other kids. I think it was already like found out that he actually did this and they had to take him out the home for a brief time for therapy. So there's a lot of weird things going on with
this family. He had to learn it. No, that kids don't just do stuff like that. He had to learn that from somebody. So that kind of lets you know what Dwight out here doing, which is sad, and he needs to, yeah. No remorse. I ain't gonna say too much, but no remorse. No remorse.
That's already been going on. This time around, apparently, there's some more nasty stuff going on that they won't tell us. Now, just me knowing and being privy to the first incident regarding Dwight Howard's son that was out here touching them little kids, we need to know what's going on. Because the history of the family dynamics tell us that kids are being victimized. Either they're being victimized by other kids or by adults. This situation gets crazier because Dwight Howard's first baby mama reacted to Amy going public with her issues with Dwight. The first baby mama will say that when Amy and Dwight first got together, she came public with similar accusations against Dwight Howard that Amy is going public with now. But when she came out with the accusations against Dwight Howard, Amy joined Dwight Howard to slander her, defame her, and call her crazy. And Amy will say that she was only coming out and accusing Dwight Howard of these things because she wanted Dwight Howard and Dwight Howard didn't want her. Fast forward, now Amy is coming out with the same allegations that Amy called her crazy for.
Until you do right by me, it's always been about the kids. It's always been about the kids. Now you want to speak? I'm still blocked up, so I can't see what you're saying. But now you want to speak because he brought you into it? Girl! It's everybody else's fault? Wow! So you just don't think any of us fell for the antics either, right? None of us fell for the narcissism. Are you crazy, Amy? Amber? What is it? Like, are you serious right now? You called me crazy, right? You said I was jealous. You said I wanted him when it's always been about the kids. And now you want to sit here and cry and sit here and be like, it's because of what everybody else did to him. No, it's because of what he does to people. I was just first. I was collateral damage. Let's call Royce crazy, and people will believe it because I'm baby Jesus.
Man, I want to know exactly what's going on.
There's a time and place. I don't think any adult should be celebrating the fact that kids are being abused. See, I told you my child was being abused by Dwight, and you didn't listen to me, so now I'm celebrating that somebody else's kid has been abused. Bro, what type of woman would do this? It's sickening. All of these adults,
all of this stuff is crazy. It's sickening.
And they need to seek help. And if Dwight is the perpetrator, then turn Dwight in. But at this point, it sounds like y'all are all protecting Dwight. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this?
Man, I know. I'm going to tell you what I think. I think they need to let us know what's really going on. And the moment they do, I'm going to be here with the video for y'all because this ain't it. This ain't it. And I know some more stuff going to come out. It's bound to. But, yeah, like you said, everybody protecting Dwight. I don't know what's special about his big ball head. Man, nobody worry about him. Anyways, y'all drop a like, comment, subscribe. When I subscribe, hit that notification bell. So y'all get the videos when they drop. Other than that, I'm gonna get at y'all on the next one, man. Y'all be safe. Y'all stay out the way. But yeah, they need to come with the real evidence because this wasn't nothing. But y'all be safe, man.